Despite today's stronger than expected jobs report, some industries are starting to feel the belt tightening because of President Trump's tariffs, with hard-hit truckers taking another blow. Layoffs are beginning in the trucking industry as American ports are seeing a big drop in cargo ship arrivals, meaning less to haul across our country. NewsNation's Nancy Liu is live for us in Southern California, speaking to those affected. So, Nancy, what are they telling you?
Well, Nicole, we're hearing words like bad and dire and even crisis. We're standing next to a bunch of truck chassis because they're parked and they're not in use. And look on the other side there. They're stacked up. And in this truck yard alone, there are about 100 chassis stacked up because they don't need them. They're typically out on the roadways. Like everyone else along America's massive supply chain, truckers expect things to go from bad to worse.
This yard costs us money, this equipment costs us money, our chassis costs us money, our employees cost us money, electricity costs us money, right? So after 6 months, I would say we would be in pretty dire situations. And that's just us. And there's hundreds of companies like us who would probably be in this, most likely be in the same situation, if not worse.
For Halt Logistics here in Long Beach, the situation is compounded by a very expensive company shift to a clean fleet. Over 20 big rig EVs with price tags of about $500,000 each. Due to far less freight to haul, the company started layoffs this week and cut all trucker shifts by half. There's word of similar tightening at other trucking companies and even some going out of business. The dire times triggered by the nosedive in freight traffic, specifically imports from China, nearly half of which are typically handled by the ports here in Southern California. Now, the outlook is grim for the rest of the year, with a drop of 20% in imports overall. But look at this, a monstrous dive of up to 80% of goods from China. Long before the trade war, California had moved to end the sale of gas-powered big rigs after 2035. But now the Trump administration is pumping the brakes on that as it pushes for more American manufacturing.
The industry that's been moving towards a zero-emission fleet at great expense, and now to have this dramatic drop in volumes here, it couldn't have come at a worse time, as we're carrying more debt load as an industry than we ever have before.
Even so, operators here are expressing faith and optimism about trade deals being reached soon, and that there will be benefit from the long-term effects of tariffs. But they are working to diversify operations in order to survive. Nicole?
Yeah, Nancy, I mean, we know obviously everything is connected here. So not just truckers, your consumers can also expect to feel the impact soon as well.
Oh, absolutely. This is going to trickle down throughout the economy.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to...
New at 5, driverless semis rolling down I-45. Tech firm Aurora just launched regular deliveries between Dallas and Houston.
But what about safety on the roads? Victor Jacobo asked the company's president.
Last week on the I-45 Houston-Dallas corridor,
we did something no one in the world has ever done before.
Aurora Innovation had a semi-truck without a human driver haul frozen pastries on its own, the first time a company has operated a commercial self-driving service with heavy-duty trucks on public roads.
How did it feel once you were able to accomplish that?
Yeah, it was an awesome moment.
I spoke with Aurora president Osa Fisher, who told me the company has rigorously tested the safety of its driverless technology.
We have tested this thing, as I mentioned, for years and millions of miles. We have had some of the best truck drivers in the world come and sit in the cab and actually
Hala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, and them honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. and peace and salutation to Akam doing his work in truth and sincerity and the four corners of the earth. All right, we're gonna do this lesson. Okay, going into this trucking situation. All right, which is primarily because of the tariffs. Okay, and also, hey, the economy has been going down. The economy has been tanking. Okay, the U.S. dollar has been, being destroyed. Okay, and is without standard. All right, due to these elites. All right, manipulating the dollar. All right, using it as a world hegemony. All right, and these other nations starting to separate from Babylon. All right, and return the debt. All right, that they own from America, returning it back to America, man. Okay, but now you're seeing that you're gonna have thousands of truckers, all right, be laid off. Okay, the people that deliver your Fruit Loops, all right, your for these women that get all these Chinese parts, all right, for their beauty, all right, they blow dryers, all right, they they flat irons, all right, the things in your house, the microwaves, the refrigerators, all right, they're not gonna be coming here, man. Okay, due to these tariffs, man, due to your boy, all right, Donald T, all right, levying these large tariffs on China, man. All right, strangling the shit out of the American people, man. Strangling the shit out of you Babylonians, man. That's what this is all about. Putting you Americans in a damn chokehold, man, on all sides. All right, that's why you got these government layoffs. What the hell? That's why you got these government layoffs. You know, that's why you got the education department being totally eradicated. You know, that's why you got the defaults for student loans. All right, the government is straight up putting a tax and a tariff on the people all the way around, man. And you people can't see it. Okay, you think this is just good policy, by the right, all right, by Donald Trump. Oh, in 3 to 5 years, I seen it in the comment board. Oh, 3 to 5 years, hey, we're gonna be back. All right, U.S. manufacturing gonna come back. And you a damn fool, man. Okay, Esau, the so-called white man, is setting you people up for the okie doke, man. All right, it's a squeeze. It's a clamping down on you people, man. Everything expensive as hell. You getting laid off. It ain't about to be no hope for you people. Okay, but it is gonna be your hope. But your hope is gonna be based on wickedness. Your hope is gonna be based on not putting your trust and faith in your Hawaii Hawashah, man. It's gonna be based on trusting in the devil. All right, trusting in man. Okay, because he's gonna provide you that solution. All right, you're gonna say, man, I know you're down bad. I know you done lost your job. I know you're homeless. All right, but we're gonna give you this. Hey, you take this RFID. All right, you take this mark of the beast. Okay, we're gonna get you some food. All right, we'll be able to give you a job. Okay, but you got to be willing to play ball. All right, all this shit happening all at once ain't for no reason, man. This is just another form of the crime royale. All right, which shut down your businesses. Okay, shut down your small businesses. Oh, and guess what? Businesses were able to still operate. All the big box ones, man. All the ones that play ball with Esau. Okay, all the ones that are on every block and every corner in America. Your McDonald's, your Wendy's, your Whataburgers, your Walmarts, your Targets, your Home Depots. All them big box stores. All right, they all play along with the devil, man, and they all ran by the devil. That's why they able to stay open, man. That's why they able to operate while the small businesses are being crushed. Okay? Because as those elites said, man, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Okay? So they talk about moving you out of home ownership. All right? So you can rent out these damn pods. That's what they want, a big ass pod lifestyle, man. Elysium. All right. And if you want anything, you got to go big and crawl. All right. And obey Esau, the so called white man. All right. These damn elites. Okay. Because Esau, the so called white man, all right, wants to make himself equal. Hey, he want to make himself superior, okay, to the most high power, man. All right. Through his technology. Okay. But these truckers about to be catching hell, man, which means you about to catch hell. Which means your goods are about to be more expensive, which means you're gonna have shortages on the racks. You got dumbass so-called conservative, so-called truthers. Oh, they're exaggerating. They're doing this. There's not gonna be empty shelves. You people are some damn retards, man. You people really believe that Donald T is here to help the American people, man. This is one dude. This one Edomite. He got a big ass YouTube, man. I can't remember his name. He's a so-called truther. This nigga talking about, oh, people are exaggerating about the Trump tariffs. Man, man, you people don't know up from down, man. Esau is playing the shit out of you damn morons. Okay? And hey, they say that truckers, this is what they say, man. They say that truckers are the backbone of society, man. All right, and that's true. They're responsible for the majority of the things you see in all your stores, all your department stores, your clothing stores, your grocery stores. Shit, at your job. All the tools, all the parts, all the damn tires that come on your car and your vehicle. Okay? So if they getting laid off and they losing jobs and they getting half of their hours, what you think about to happen for the rest of you people, man? That rely on the truckers, because everybody relies on the truckers, man. Okay? If it don't come on a plane or a train, it's coming by a semi truck, man. Okay? And even all them methods are gonna be dwindled down, man. Because people are broke as hell. They don't got money. All right. And then you have these damn tariffs that are double, tripling, quadrupling the price of certain items, man. And get used to it. All right. It ain't gonna get no easier from here, man. Them Crown Royale days are not coming back, bro. Okay? You can forget about it. And if it do, it's coming back with a cost. All right? That cost is you selling your soul to Esau. This Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3, in a day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Okay, so the scriptures say in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few. Okay, so the grinders is gonna cease in this place, man. All right, you people ain't gonna be able to find work. All right, it's gonna come a time where maybe every third person you meet gonna be unemployed. All right, that's what it got around Crown Royale, man. The people wasn't freaking working. But this time you ain't gonna get all them damn packages. This time you ain't gonna get all them stimuluses, man. All right, because this government is freaking broke. All right, they dead broke. All right, then you got Trump. He calling on, and which this is a ploy too. These tariffs is a ploy to tank the economy even more, so they can put more pressure on the Fed. All right, to cut them interest rates, man. And when they cut them interest rates, it's gonna devalue the dollar, man. All right, and I got to do another lesson because I seen a damn Coinbase commercial. I couldn't believe this shit, man. Coinbase got a commercial about Bitcoin telling you that the dollar is being printed by the Fed, man. Telling you that the dollar is depreciating. I've never seen this on TV ever in my life, man. So Esau is bold in steering you, all right, toward the cryptocurrency, toward the blockchain technology, ultimately steering you to that MOTB, man. This is crazy, man. But people will see that and don't think nothing of it. They'll just say, oh, man, maybe I should get some Bitcoin. Okay? But that's all I had. I pray this lesson was edifying and shalom.